It's time now for the Muletrain News program on this Thursday, September the 14th, 2023, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Church service for Abel Estrada Velasco, 59, of Muleshoe is set for 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Friday, September the 15th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Mercado officiating. Rosary will be at 6 this evening, Thursday, September 14th, at Ellis Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow in the Muleshoe Memorial Park on Friday. Abel died Wednesday, September the 13th, here in Muleshoe. He was born March 5th, 1964, in Gran Morales, Chihuahua, Mexico, to Geronimo and Rosalia Velasco Estrada. He married Elva Rascon in Mexico on August the 24th, 1984. Abel was a hard worker and always helping others. He loved the horse races, and he collected antique tractors and trucks. He was a huge family man and adored his granddaughters. He never met a stranger. Abel was a member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, enjoyed helping at the church and wherever he was needed. He is preceded in death by his parents. Abel's survived by his wife, Elva, his son, Adrian Miguel Estrada of Muleshoe, two daughters, Carla Estrada and Manuel Cardenas of Muleshoe, Daisy Estrada of Muleshoe, four sisters, Socorro Estrada of Grand Prairie, Rosa Estrada and Aaron Garcia of Chihuahua, Mexico, Genova Estrada and Juan Carol Cruz of Mexico, and Nancy Estrada, also of Mexico. He's survived by two granddaughters, Italy Tarango and Adeline Alvarado. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, 805 East Hickory, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. And repeating, church service for Abel Estrada Velasco, 59, of Muleshoe, is set for 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Friday, September the 15th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, with Father Mercado officiating. The rosary will be at 6 o'clock this evening, Thursday, September 14th, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Burial will follow tomorrow on Friday in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the family of Abel Estrada Velasco on your prayer list today. Graveside service for David Jenkins, 78, was held 10 o'clock Saturday morning, September the 9th, last weekend, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park Cemetery, with Dr. Stacey Connor officiating. David died Wednesday, September the 6th, in San Antonio, Texas. He was born April the 9th, 1945, in Vernon, Texas, to Arthur David Jenkins Jr. and Ethel Louise Pennell Jenkins. David lived with his mother and grandparents at Doan's Crossing, Texas, while his father was in the Army. When his father returned, he and his parents moved to Sedan, New Mexico, where he helped his father on the family farm. David graduated from Clayton High School in Clayton, New Mexico in 1963 and moved to Portales, where he attended Eastern New Mexico University on a football and track scholarship. He earned his bachelor's degree and master's degree in education. He would later serve on the alumni board of directors for ENMU. David met his wife Sherry at ENMU. After graduating from college, David began a career in teaching and coaching and administration at Portales Junior High, Portales High School. He retired from Portales High School in 1994 after serving as principal for many, many years. After that, his retirement, he and Sherry moved to Muleshoe, and he began another career in education administration. David retired from Muleshoe High School as the principal in 2007, where he was an excellent principal. During his years in education, he received numerous awards and was chosen Principal of the Year in Texas. David loved his jobs in education and the students and colleagues he worked with. During his years at Portales and Muleshoe, he enjoyed golf, traveling to visit his daughter and family, spending time in casinos in Ruidoso and Las Vegas, and of course cheering for the New York Yankees. David and Sherry moved to the San Antonio area where their daughter Shauna and her family lived because his health was declining. They lived in Shavano Park Assisted Living for 5 years, enjoying new friends and activities. David is survived by his wife, Sherry Gruda Jenkins, his daughter, Shauna Jenkins Stevenson, and her husband, Jim, his granddaughter, Samantha Stevenson, and his grandson, Jake Stevenson, all from Bern, Texas. He is also survived by sisters, Sherry Ann Jenkins Goidry, and husband, Rick, Sue Ellen Jenkins Bunch. Other survivors include an aunt, nephews, nieces, and cousins. He was preceded in death by his parents. Honorary pallbearers are Johnny Saylor, Vince Erdman, and Melvin Nusser. The family suggests memorials be sent to any charity of your choice. Online condolences can be made on the ellisfuneralhomes.com website. Please keep the family of David Jenkins on your prayer list, and Sherry, his wife, and he was a wonderful, wonderful principal at Muleshoe High School. And when he first came, we really started to win under Coach Wood football. And those were some really fun years that David Jenkins was at MHS as the principal, and he will be dearly missed. Jesus Chewy Gloria, 69, of Muleshoe, died Saturday, September the 3rd, here in Muleshoe. He was born August 5th, 1954, in Muleshoe, to Juan and Dora Flores Gloria. Service was held Thursday, September 7th, at 10 a.m. That morning last week at Centerpoint Church here in Muleshoe, with Jamie Johnson officiating. Burial followed in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Chewy fostered dogs and trained them. He loved all animals. He enjoyed tooling leather and making photo frames out of matches. Chewy was an avid Dallas Cowboys fan. He won the domino championship belt from the family and loved playing dominoes. Chewy loved taking selfies and family photos. He was a member of the Centerpoint Church here in Muleshoe. He is preceded in death by his parents, 3 brothers, Gilberto Gloria, Martin Gloria, and Juan Bruno Gloria, 2 infant brothers. She is survived by his partner, Josie Sanchez, and his son, Jesse Gloria Jr., and his wife, Sabrina Borger, a daughter, Erica Trevino, and her husband, Gilbert of Lubbock, 2 sisters, Juana Gloria and her partner, Aurelia of Lubbock, and Mary Sanchez and her husband, Reyes of Hawley. 5 brothers, Lupe Gloria and his wife, Grace of Earth, Reuben Gloria and his wife, Roseanne of Muleshoe, Marcel Gloria and his wife, Sean of Muleshoe, Eloy Gloria of Muleshoe, and Renee Gloria of Salters, South Carolina. He's also survived by 6 grandchildren, Annie, Isaiah, Joaquin, Tiana, Mason, and Jaylee, and numerous nieces, nephews, great-nieces, great-nephews, and cousins. Please keep the family of Jesus Chewy Gloria, 69, of Muleshoe. Please keep his family on your prayer list today. Make sure and eat at the MHS Homecoming pregame meal this Friday, September 15th. They are having a delicious nacho pile-on meal, chips, meat, bean, rice, toppings, and sofapilla cheesecake for dessert, along with a drink for $10. Dine in or carry out. It begins at 4:30. They're at high school at the MHS Cafeteria Commons and runs until 6 p.m. It's sponsored by the MHS class of 2026 and 2027. And that's the homecoming pregame meal this Friday, September 15th, before the Muleshoe versus Tulia homecoming game. Nacho pile-on, chips, meat, beans, rice, toppings, sofapilla cheesecake, and drink for $10. Dine in or carry out from 4:30 until 6 at the high school MHS Commons area, the cafeteria, and join the MHS class of 2026 and 2027 for the pregame meal this coming Friday, tomorrow, before the Muleshoe versus Toya game again begins at 4:30. Well, head over, if you haven't already seen it, to our front page at muleshoetv.com. You can see our full game broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules game from last Friday night as they stay perfect at 3 and 0. They beat the Friona Chieftains last Friday night in Friona, 48-28. Again, they're 3-0 on the season. Coach Richards and his staff and the Muleshoe Mules varsity football team playing at a very high caliber so far in the 2023 season, as they soundly beat Littlefield the first game, Lamesa the second game, and then on the road last Friday night at Friona. Again, the score was 48-28 there at Chieftain Stadium. Some of the stats from last Friday night: the quarterback, number 2, Nathan Martins, was 11 of 18 passing for 144 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. On the rushing end for Muleshoe, that's where they're very balanced. They can score through the air or on the ground. Number 10, the freshman, Josue Sigala, had 12 rushing attempts for 215 yards and 3 touchdowns. His longest was a 61-yard run. Signs, number 21, the senior, had 12 rushing attempts as well for 77 yards and 1 touchdown. His long was for 26 yards. And Martins, the quarterback, ran 6 times for -3 yards. And receiving, number 1, Quezada, he had 2 receptions for 52 yards and 1 touchdown. 32 yards was his longest reception. Number 81, Martinez, had 3 receptions for 46 yards. His longest was 33. Curvin, number 7, had 2 receptions for 30 yards and 1 touchdown. His longest was 20. And then Herrera, number 3, had 3 receptions for 14 yards. And Dominguez, number 4, had 1 reception for 2 yards. On the defensive front, Morales had 9 tackles and 9 assists, 2 tackles for loss. Cantu, number 22, had 8 tackles, 8 assists, and 1 tackle for loss. Then Segala, Dominguez, Hernandez, that's number 10, 4, and 6. Flores, number 20, all had 1 tackle. Burris, number 12, had 1 tackle and 1 assist. Moreno, number 11, had 1 tackle and 1 assist. Hoff, number 14, had 2 assists. And Mendoza, number 74, had 1 assist on the defensive end. And that was quite a showing last Friday night. So make sure to go and see our full game broadcast with the voice of the Muleshoe Mules, Elliot Davis, available on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, all 2 hours of that broadcast. We will be live streaming. We figured out all our problems, and 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has hooked us up in the press box with fast broadband. So we're going to have our own internet up there, and we will live stream courtesy of 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, beginning Friday night around 6:45 with our pregame with Elliot Davis. Then, of course, we will have the homecoming game between the Muleshoe Mules and the Tulia Hornets, the varsity game that kicks off at 7 p.m. Then be aware, at halftime, we will have the homecoming queen coronation along with any band performance. Of course, the second half, there are a lot of homecoming activities going on, including this today. They'll have a junior high pep rally at 2:45 at Watson Junior High today on Thursday, September the 14th. Then the junior high teams will take on Tulia here at Benny Douglas Football Stadium. 7th grade kicks off at 5. 8th grade kicks off at 6:15. And then the JV plays at Tulia over at Tulia High School at 5 p.m. is when that JV kickoff is. Then the high school will have a bonfire that begins at 7:45, and that's at the Muleshoe Country Club at the end of the driving range where they've had it the last several years. So make sure to mark all that down. Then on Friday, tomorrow, September the 15th, the homecoming pep rally will be at 2:25 at the MHS Gymnasium. I am going to be there to film that, so look for that to come up as a delayed broadcast sometime during the day on Saturday. Then they will have a pregame meal at the MHS Cafeteria and Commons area. That's from 4:30 until 6. The kickoff of the game, the homecoming game versus Toya, will be at 7 Friday evening, September the 15th at David Wood Field at Benny Douglas Stadium. And repeating, the homecoming queen coronation ceremony the queen will be crowned at halftime. Also on the front page of our website is our September Meet Your Neighbor program, brought to you by United Supermarkets, and we have our little interviews with each one of the homecoming queen candidates. Caitlin Spears, she's a senior. Diana Ramirez, she's a junior. Megan Moran, she's a junior, or a senior, excuse me. And Nevaeh Sigala, she's a senior. We did that Wednesday morning, and those not present that are also homecoming queen candidates that aren't in our video are Italy Tarango, a senior, and Alexa Estrada, a senior as well. So introduce yourself to each one of the homecoming queen candidates in our Meet Your Neighbor program, available again on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Our live stream broadcast of the homecoming game versus Toya for this Friday night is brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen DeMint, McDonald's Restaurant, McCormick Seed, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Lance Insurance, and High Tech Automotive. And again, the broadband for our live stream is given to us courtesy of 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. So thanks to all of our sponsors. After the Toya game this week, we will go on the road for 2 back-to-back weeks, as we will play on September the 22nd at Abernathy. Then September the 29th, the varsity will be at Brownfield. Then after that, we will start our district schedule from there on out, as we'll be back at home on October the 6th versus Bushland. At high school, for homecoming week this week, they dressed up and had Adam Sandler Day on Monday. Tuesday was anything but a backpack. Wednesday, Barbie versus Batman. Thursday, today, they're having color war, wear your class color. And then Friday, tomorrow, for the game day, will be dressed to impress. The cross country will be in action this coming Saturday, September the 16th, at Lubbock Christian University at their LCU cross country course. The Watson Junior High girls will start at 8:15, junior high boys 8:45, varsity girls at 9:15, then varsity boys at 9:45, then JV girls and boys at 10:15 that morning. So good luck to our Muleshoe High School and Watson Junior High School cross-country teams as they're in action Saturday, September the 16th at Lubbock Christian University. Make sure to come out this coming Saturday morning to the Bailey County Senior Center pancake breakfast. They'll be serving pancakes, sausage, bacon, orange juice, milk, flavored and sugar-free syrups this Saturday, September the 16th, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. There at Main and Avenue D at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center at $7 per person, $5 for children under 10. Please join us for a wonderful breakfast. And, of course, all the proceeds go to support the financial needs there at the Bailey County Senior Citizens. Again, the Bailey County Senior Center pancake breakfast, a pancake, sausage, bacon, orange juice, milk, flavored and sugar-free syrups will be Saturday, September 16th, this weekend, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. at $7 per person, $5 for children under 10. Everyone is welcome to the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, right here in Muleshoe, down toward the end of Main Street. Some other things going on there at the Senior Center. The SPAG, South Plains Association of Governments, will be assisting people at the Senior Center that need help with Medicare enrollment or renewal. They will be able to answer any questions that you have. They'll be there at the Senior Center Friday, October the 20th. There is a sign-up sheet there at the center if you want to sign up for a specific time there for Friday, October the 20th. The flu shot clinic will be on September 29th, 10:30 a.m. until 1:30 at the Senior Center as well. So you might want to mark that on your calendar. They are serving for lunch tomorrow on Friday, September the 15th, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, tropical fruit mix. Then next week on Monday, September 18th, beef soft taco, Spanish rice, broccoli, seasoned corn, mandarin oranges with whipped topping. Then Tuesday, September 19th at the center, they'll be serving for lunch creamy mushroom steak, mashed potatoes, peas and carrots, whole wheat roll, margarine, and emerald pears. Wednesday, September 20th, chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin square. Thursday, September the 21st next week, baked chicken breast with mushroom sauce, pinto beans, green beans, whole wheat dinner roll, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, and a cantaloupe. Then next week on Friday, September 22nd, same thing as they serve every Friday, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, and tropical fruit mix. The sponsors of the week at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, is Muleshoe Meat Processing. This is Annetta Roscoe writing. The senior citizens of Muleshoe would like to recognize our sponsor of the week, Muleshoe Meat Processing. We appreciate the support of businesses and individuals. The sponsorship plays a very important part in the success of our center, and we thank them for their contributions and generosity. Kevin Lujan is the owner, operator, butcher, grower, so you could say he is a jack of all trades. He grew up working with his mom and dad at their meat market in Portales, so he learned the butcher trade at an early age. I asked Kevin who was his greatest mentor, and without hesitation, he replied, my dad. He left the beef industry for a few years and became a plumber, but eventually returned to what he knew and loved. Muleshoe Meat Processing is a family-run business, and they own a market in Portales and recently purchased a market in Elida, New Mexico as well. When I asked Kevin, what are you proudest of in your career? He immediately replied, we take pride in the quality and cut of our meats. God has blessed us and is awesome. Our customers are our paycheck, and we take pride in providing great customer service. The best thing about being part of this community is the people and less taxes. We love to help people, and all the glory goes to God. We are your one-stop butcher and retail shop for beef, pork, lamb, goat, fish, chicken, and wild game. We would love the opportunity to earn your business for personal and business. We will custom cut your meat and deliver it to your door. Free delivery. We really appreciate all the business and our customers provide us, and looking forward to continuing our services, and would love the opportunity to earn your business. And that's the sponsor of the week there at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. Their neighbor right across the street to the south, Muleshoe Meat Processing. Now go to the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, as on Monday we live stream from the City Hall here in Muleshoe, the City Council meeting, and that's available free of charge on demand on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, so you can see the Friona football game, meet all of the homecoming queen candidates, and see Monday's Muleshoe City Council live stream, along with, of course, our First Baptist Sunday morning live stream that we did there at 11 a.m. this past Sunday. And from Sunday evening at 6 p.m., we live streamed the First Baptist Deacon Ordination service that took place, and that was a good service, as well as I believe 8 new men were made deacons at First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe, and you can see that ordination service as well. Also, every Sunday, join us for the Calvary Baptist Church and Brother Jeff Kaufman's service. We do a delayed audio feed for that and also the Muleshoe Methodist Church, their full service, along with the message by their pastor, David Maccabee, available every Sunday at early afternoon as well. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. This edition of the Muletrain is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Here in Muleshoe at the original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard, they have a new bar with a bar menu that includes domestic beers, priced very affordably, including Coors for $3.50, Miller Lite $3.50, Bud Light $3.75, Budweiser $3.75, Michelob Ultra $3.50, and Shinerbach $3.75. In their import beer menu, Corona is $4, Tecate is $2.75, Modelo $4, Modelo is special $4, Dos Equis is $4, Pacifico $4.25, Victoria is $4.25, Corona Premier is $4. On their mixed drinks, the Sangria Swirl, marked at $9 now. Beer Ritas, $11.50. Sangria, $8. Sangria wine, $8. Strawberry margaritas, frozen or on the rocks, $8.50. Mango margarita, frozen or on the rocks, $8.50. House margarita, frozen or on the rocks, only $8. And the Micheladas with any beer is $8.50. That's the brand new bar menu available now when they're open at Leal's Mexican Restaurant, 1010 West American Boulevard. Victor, Debbie, Angelica, all their employees say come down and try their new bar menu available now at Leal's, the original Leal's, right here in Muleshoe, 1010 West American Boulevard. Also brand new on the bar menu at the original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard, is the refreshing Chiltons, the original Chilton, $6.25, or the watermelon or cucumber Chilton, only $7.50. New on the bar menu at Leal's. And don't forget, every Saturday evening, lots of times they have live musical entertainment and great deals on drinks and food at the original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard. Texas Health Steps keeps your child healthy. It's for children through the age of 20 who have Medicaid and gives your child free medical checkups starting at birth. Checkups can help find health problems before they get worse and harder to treat. And keep your little cowboy or cowgirl healthy now. And you can get the Texas Health Steps program through the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, available at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Call for your appointment for your child today, 806-272-7544. It's a free medical checkup for those children on Medicaid, available now at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe through the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 806-272-7544. Well, we've certainly turned the corner on the weather into a brand new fall-like season here in the South Plains Muleshoe area and Panhandle regions. And over the weekend, our highs were still in the mid-90s. Saturday, the high was 95. Sunday cooled off a little. The high was only 90. But Monday, our high was only 81. Tuesday, high 69. Then Wednesday, yesterday, again, the high was 69. And we started getting widespread cloud coverage and a little bit of rain. Not anywhere what we need, but still we will take every little drop we get. Saturday night, we got 9/100ths of an inch of rain. How that happened, I have no idea, because there was huge storms all around us and lots of heavy winds and really heavy downpours all around us. I drove to Clovis to do something on Sunday, and all the bar ditches were filled with water. There was rain everywhere, but Muleshoe only got 9/100ths here at our backyard weather rain gauge. And then Sunday again, widespread storms all around us, but we only wound up with 8/100ths of an inch of rain. Then Tuesday night, we got 2 100ths of an inch, and last night, 9 100ths of an inch of rain. So we're sitting so far for the month of September, as before this we didn't have any rain through September. We have 28 100ths of an inch of rain on the month. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully that number will go up as September continues on, other than Friday night for our football homecoming. But looking at our forecast going forward, this afternoon the clouds will decrease and sun will break out here in the Muleshoe area. Also, our rain chances go away this afternoon, but come back as we have a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. beginning here for Muleshoe. Partly sunny, otherwise high around 77, so we'll be a good 10 degrees hotter than the last couple of days where we stayed in the upper 60s. East-northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Our chance of rain through 4 p.m. and later this afternoon is 30%. Then tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorm. Then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 10 p.m. Mostly cloudy, low around 59. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation this evening, mainly after 10 p.m. is 70%. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch are possible. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we get rain tonight after 10 p.m. All the junior high and high JV games will be over with by then. Then Friday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy, high near 76. East-southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 60%. New rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. Then Friday evening, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m., then showers and thunderstorms likely after 1 a.m., low around 57. Southeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming northeast after midnight. Chance of precipitation is 80%. And if you look at the hourly breakdown provided for Muleshoe from the National Weather Service out of Lubbock, at kickoff at 6 p.m., let's start there. We have a 40% chance of rain. Then at 7 p.m., it goes up to 80% chances of rain, and that stays 8 p.m., 80%, 9 p.m., 80%, and 10 p.m., an 80% chance of rain. So a big chance of rain during the homecoming game for Friday night here at Benny Douglas Stadium. So if you're headed out, make sure and take a poncho and rain gear. So we'll see what happens. And, of course, we'll be live streaming. Our broadband is courtesy of 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. We'll be live streaming for sure Friday night, unless we get drowned out. And that's happened once before when we've been live streaming over the past 3 years at Benny Douglas Stadium, where it rained so much I couldn't keep the all of the technology dry, and I had to break it all down and put it up and stick it down in the press box, because up there in the crow's nest where I have all my equipment, the sides and the front top half are open for us to film through. So let's pray that we can do a live stream Friday night, but we will see. If it is too rainy and I can't do a live stream, look for the delayed broadcast coming Saturday morning. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms for Muleshoe, mainly before 1 p.m. Partly sunny, high near 75. North-northeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy, low around 53. Mostly sunny on Sunday, high near 78. West winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south in the afternoon. Then Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 56. South wind around 10 miles per hour. And that's the first day we've had a forecast without rain chances in it in probably about the last 10 days for this coming Sunday. But then, never fear, rain chances back in the forecast for next week. Monday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m., mostly sunny, high near 84, so we're really going to warm up into the mid-80s for next week. South-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Monday night. Partly cloudy, low around 58. Tuesday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 86 degrees. Tuesday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 57. Then Wednesday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 86. So that's our weather forecast for the next week here in the Muleshoe area. Again, we're sort of over with the rain for the afternoon hours here on Thursday, but rain chances come back into the forecast beginning at 4 p.m. with a 30% chance of rain. Then mainly after 10 p.m. tonight, our chances go up to 70%. Tomorrow on Friday, a 60% chance of rain. Mainly in the morning hours through 1 p.m., then coming back later in the afternoon with big rain chances up to 80% Friday evening. So let's hope that we get some good rain and are some way able to do a somewhat dry homecoming event that kicks off at 7 p.m. at Benny Douglas Football Stadium for the Muleshoe Mules versus the Toyah Hornets. And, of course, the Queen coronation. Hope it stays dry. It will be at halftime of the homecoming game this coming Friday night. We'll be live streaming it if at all possible due to the weather. You never know, but our broadband, fast broadband, is being provided by 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications. Well, on your prayer list today, continue to remember Rowena Myers, Cliff Black, Terry Byers, Suzanne Nichols. Remember Joe and Leela Copley on your prayer list, Lonnie Lawrence, Mark and Martha Powellman. Keep Renee Copley on your prayer list today, Debbie Hammer, Roby Kelton, Bernie Martz, Mac McLeod, Eddie Morris, Cleta Robertson, Jerry Bruton, Carrie and Pat Moore, who are now residents in the Parkview Nursing Care Center, Daryl Embry and Robert Johnson, Norris Conklin, who's in the nursing home in Clovis, Gabby Stone, Bert and Larry Combs, Tyrone Clements, John Blackwell, Olivia Barrera. Needs to be on your prayer list, Melba King, Wanda Schaefer. Keep on your prayer list today those families have recently lost a loved one, including the family of Jesus Chuy Gloria, the family of Abel Estrada Velasco. Remember the family of David Jenkins in your prayer list today, the family of Juan Jose Jaime, the family of Lily Alfaro needs to be on your prayer list, the family of Peggy Kent Baker, the family of Gregorio Torres, and the family of Dolores Valeria Jacobs Catron. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News programs, along with all our older archived ones, free of charge, on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Don can help you quit smoking. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Don Warren lives at Hubbard, a small place near Hillsboro. He's known as the Cowboy Hypnotist.
I've hypnotized close to 20,000 people, done over 500 shows.
He belongs to the National Guild of Hypnotists and has attended seminars on hypnosis all over the country and overseas. He loves to entertain and make people laugh.
I enjoy it. And I hope that comes through to my crowd, that I'm having as much fun up there as they are.
Don uses his ability to make people quit smoking.
And I have a 99% success rate helping people quit smoking. You know, I can just ask them a series of questions and see how they answer them, and I know whether they want to quit smoking or not.
They have to be ready.
Yeah, and I don't want the reputation of not being able to help somebody quit smoking. I don't want somebody to say, well, I went to old Don Warren, but he couldn't make me quit. It ain't me making them quit. I tell people, they say, well, if I don't quit smoking, am I going to get a money back guarantee? I'm like, no. If I cannot get you into hypnosis, I won't take your money. But if I hypnotize you and I plant that suggestion in your memory banks, that suggestion is there. And the best way to do that is to make them feel like there's another person inside of them that's a smoker. And finally, this non-smoker that lives in them is taking control, and they're kicking that smoker out. I have them repeat that to me all the time. I'll talk to people and they'll say, you know, it feels like somebody else was making me smoke them cigarettes. Well, they're saying that because that's exactly the suggestion that I planted in their mind, that you were not in control, somebody else was, and that person was stronger than you. But now you're so tired of that and you're so sick of it that you're stronger. Your will is stronger than that person, and you're able to push that person aside and take control of your life, because everybody wants to be in control of their life. So you just double down on that, and you just keep the session all about that other person that you have finally pushed them aside, and the real non-smoker that's living inside of you has come forward.
Don Warren of Hubbard. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.